Hello everyone, my name is Padilla, and I hope you're having a good day. Since the beginning of the times, the human being has created endless kinds of inventions that help us to have a better and easier life. From the most insignificant cable to the most amazing rocker, these all inventions prove the ability to create and shows the potential to the human mind. Today, I'll present to you the 10 most revolutionary inventions of all times that make the world as we know it right now. Let's start. The paper. One of the Chinese people for invention. Paper was invented and developed in the 2nd century BC by the Han Dynasty. The idea eventually traveled to Europe, where paper mills began manufactured on a large scale. Without paper, the print press would never have been invented. And also, thanks to the paper, the storage and distribution of the information became easier and efficient. The navigation also get benefit by the creation of maps. Could you imagine the current without paper? I don't think so. The paper impact is truly endless. The next one, the number 9, is the compass. Before the compass, the sailors depend on landmarks and even to the stars to navigate their ships. But once the Chinese began to use the magnets, the doors get open to the invention of the compass. Between the 9th and 11th century, it quickly spread the whole world, making the navigation easier and safer. Having the opportunity to travel further and adventure to known lands and so grow the commerce and course to conquer new lands. And then, the next invention is the refrigeration. The refrigeration is an ancient practice estimated to have begun earlier than 1000 BC. The main use to this invention is to prevent food and spoiling and keep it in good condition to use by humans. But thanks to this invention, the way of life changed drastically, and the lifetime of the population increased as well. The concept of refrigeration was only developing in the middle of 18,000. The process was then refined and probably changed the way of food industry transport and store food. The implications of this invention are far-reaching, as transformed the way we eat and live. The next one is the printing press. The rapid economy and social cultural development of the medieval society in Europe created a favorable condition by Johannes Gutenberg to create a printing system around 1440. Despite that Gutenberg didn't invent the paper or even the press, the creative build a machine that facilitated the spread of information and knowledge is by far good enough. After the printing press, the scientific revolution was just about time, and with that, a huge wave of innovation and amazing creations. The next one is the plumbing. This is our number 6 on our list. Plumbing originated during ancient civilizations such as the Greek, the Persian, the Indian, and Chinese, to provide potable water and wastewater removal by 70,000 BC. The development of plumbing improved the living condition for millions of people across the globe, avoiding infection and disease that killed thousands and making the life easier and healthier. Well, we go next to the medicine, the number 5. The medicine have extended or changed our lives significantly. Discovered by accident by Alexander Fleming, the penicillin was the first group of drugs that helped cure illness like this syphilis. The medicine was introduced to the public by the 1960s, and also the birth of control pills helped to nivellate the population and launched the revolution of social change. There are still some illness that couldn't be cured using medicine, but thanks to the medicine, thousands have survived during the years. And now, this the most significant invention of engineer of all times. So the name itself. Number 4 is engines. The first steam engine was invented by James Watt in the day of 1763 to 1775 during the starting of the Industrial Revolution. The engine helped to move the population and the industry as well. Instead of using horses to transport, the engines made the hard work. And great advantages to the mobilized industry back in the past, and now it's even better, faster, and we can get farther with this invention of the internal combustion engine with a new wave of transportation. And the next is the wheel. It is still unclear which civilization was the first to invent the simple machine. In the 4th century BC, but it's obviously that it had been one of the most vital innovation. The transportation, commerce, and travel industry wouldn't be the same without it. Today, the wheel can be found in every aspect of our daily lives, from water wheels, gears, motors, and engines, to more fun applications like the wonder wheel. The wheel is such a simple invention, but is in fact one of the most important inventions in the human history. As we can see, the transportation is one of the most common uses to the wheel, and it's obviously one of the best. Let's go then with the communication. Well, we know that communication is not an object, so it's not. No one can invent communication, but several inventions changed the global communication forever. Like Samuel Morse brought us the telegraph in 1836. Alexander Graham Bell's telephone was the first to transmit voice in 1876. And also, Luciano Marconi and Nikola Tesla developed a radio in the last of the 18th century. Television was invented by John Luigini in 1925. Communication is such an important aspect to the evolution of the human being. And thanks to the invention that improved the communication, now it's easier to say hello to our friends and families on the other side of the world. And maybe one day we can communicate to our grandchildren in another planet. And I really hope so. And by last, this is our number 1 on the list. The finally, but not least, is the electricity. Many people contribute to the implementation of the electricity, from Nikola Tesla to Ben Franklin, Thomas Edison, and Faraday. All of these great minds help to bring us electricity to the daily use. Almost every single modern device uses electricity to work, and almost every single invention before electricity had changed to become much better. Now we have GPS, printers on our desk, with the opportunity to print whatever we wanted, and best refrigeration system, in a way more advantaged medicine industry, and so more. Thanks to the electricity, the light became such a necessity as the water, using it also to the places where the sunlight couldn't reach. And this is by far the most amazing invention of all time, electricity. I want to close this session with a quote by Henry Ford. Whether you think you can or think you cannot, you are right. So it was a pleasure to present this 10 invention, and I really like to say that it was amazing, and I hope you like it. please thumbs up, have any comment or something, you can leave it there. Thank you. Have a good day.